white, black, Hispanic, Asian, male, female, short, fat, tall, skinny, slow, fast, different. Different, unordinary, not normal, odd. Inclusion is a controversial term that is becoming more familiar in the general education classrooms. Inclusion is a term used to describe the placements of students in regular classrooms for all or nearly all of the school day. Children with special needs should remain in a general education classroom for the following reasons. It helps build student self-esteem, it helps them socially interact with fellow classmates, and it pushes a disabled student to learn with the help of peers and teachers. One of the first reasons that special education students should be included in regular education classrooms is it develops better social skills. The relationships between the regular education student and the children with special needs, I believe, goes hand in hand. Both are going to benefit from it, and then they are able to see the differences that both of them have, and eventually that will go further into the workforce when they're old enough and they can recognize different differences in everyone, not necessarily special needs, but I think it just goes hand in hand. Also, it pushes the students, the special education students, to learn from the regular students. And an example of this was an article called The Year with Bobby. And Bobby was an autistic child in 2nd grade, and he came into the classroom, and before coming into the classroom, the teacher spoke with him about spoke with other students about the differences that Bobby was going and how to relate and how to understand and the different things to do. And this ended up having the students interact in a positive way. Bobby first came there and he wasn't talking, he didn't complete any assignments, he would sit in a corner and not say anything. And by the time the end of the school year, they were all really good friends. He was completing all required assignments and just a completely different child because he was interacting with the other students. Another reason that they should be included is because it builds self-esteem. A lot of times, I feel like when students are kept in a different area that have special education needs and they are always with those people, they begin to define themselves as different, and they see differently. They see the other people that are out there doing other things that they're doing with these people. This can cause them to become resentful, and then they concentrate on the differences. If they are included, they begin to feel really accepted and kind of are able to focus on themselves as an individual instead of focusing on differences. And an example of this is a kid named Eddie that I have met personally through my work, and when he first started coming to the Indiana Downs, he comes every Saturday with his parents. When he first started coming, he wouldn't talk to anyone. He would stay in a corner. When he would go make bets, he would just make them and leave, and he wouldn't make eye contact. You could tell that he was there was something that wasn't right with him. And so now it came to the point where every Saturday he comes up to me, we have conversations about what's going on with him in school. He makes bets, and he even brings me gifts. But he has just completely changed just from being a part of a social environment. I know it's different from being in the school, but just being a part kind of helps them focus on themselves. I believe inclusion, if handled correctly, is a positive idea because it helps build student self-esteem. It helps them socially interact with fellow classmates and pushes a disabled student to learn with the help of peers and teachers. There are many wonderful outcomes that can take place, not just for the special needs students, but for the teachers and regular students as well. Apart from the educational definition of inclusion, inclusion means a presence in a group or the addition of somebody or something to, or the presence of somebody or something in a group or a mixture. Like Bobby and Eddie, just being in the group or mixture provided them with confidence and security, not only making a deep impact on oneself, but on everyone else around them. And here are my references.